America's first legislation to protect the critical infrastructure of the homeland from threats has now passed the Senate and is expected to be signed into law by the president. Here to discuss this is Arizona Congressman Trent Franks. Good evening, Congressman. Indeed, it has been a long and difficult struggle to get to this point. Tell us where we are.
Well, Judge, we're on the very edge now of being able to see a landmark legislation that will protect this country against the dangerous electromagnetic pulse threats. And I will say to you, it has been a long time, but you have been there from the very beginning. And I know that this is always a kind of a business where everybody pats each other on the back, but I genuinely want to, in front of your listeners, express the sincerest gratitude in my heart, because I will say to you that you made a difference, milady. You helped people understand the significance of this issue, and it really allowed people like me to get the kind of traction we needed. And this is something that's very significant for this country.
And you know, and I do appreciate your saying that, Congressman, but, you know, without people like you to identify and fight the good fight, it would never happen. What is so stunning to me is that there are actually people in government who resist the kind of legislation that Americans need. And if the American people, and they did respond to the segments that we did on this, and they did understand the dangers that are inherent in our electric grid, you know, being subjected to some kind of electromagnetic pulse or some kind of natural problem, and how we could literally be thrown back into the dark ages. But everybody assumes that politicians are all on our side, and they're not. But we are still not at the point yet where we're protected, are we?
No, but we've now, this is the end of the beginning. We now have a clear mandate to go forward. So does the Homeland Security. It's in the law now. It will be. And the good news is it sort of dovetails with the new administration, because the Trump administration already understands this threat. They've already said that they're going to work to upgrade the grid and to protect the grid, and they understand that it's a critical defense asset in itself. Yes. And so this is going to come right at the right time. And again, I'm just incredibly grateful, because I don't think any of us really understand a worst-case scenario, what it would mean to this country in terms of shutting down food, transportation, water, sewer, electricity, any kind of banking, any kind of computer services. It would, as you say, it would put us in the horse and buggy days without the horse and buggy, and it would mean the loss of millions of lives in a worst-case scenario, and we just shouldn't be that vulnerable, and by the grace of God now we're not going to be.
Well, thank you to Congressman Trent Franks and all the work that you've done, and we're still going to stay on top of it, because we've got the SHIELD Act, yes, too, that we've still got to get going. And I thank you for coming on tonight, and thank you for all your efforts. Congressman Trent Franks.
Thank you for everything, Judge.
All right.
Thank you.